Close your eyes for a second. Picture this. It's sometime between 2005 and 2009. You're sitting at a chunky desktop computer, probably in a bedroom that smells like carpet and cheap body spray. The monitor is humming. Your internet is technically broadband, but it's the kind of broadband that still makes you nervous. You double-click Internet Explorer, maybe Firefox if you were cool, and you type in a URL that you didn't even need to search for. You already knew it by heart. YouTube.com. The page loads slowly. A banner ad for a movie you never saw flashes at the top, and then, there it is. The front page. A curated mess of thumbnails, most of them blurry, some of them completely unrelated to what they promised, and all of them calling out to you like a digital carnival. You had no algorithm, no recommendations engineered by a billion-dollar machine learning system. You just clicked on whatever looked weird or funny or genuinely baffling. And somehow, every single time, you found something that made you yell across the house. Come look at this! Today we're going back, all the way back to the golden age of YouTube, 2005 through 2010, a 5-year window that, in internet years, feels more like a civilization. A time before subscribers were public, before the algorithm decided what you watched, before content was a career. This is the story of the weirdest, most wonderful corner of the early internet. And if you were there, I promise this is going to hit different. YouTube officially launched on February 14th, 2005. Valentine's Day. 3 former PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim, registered the domain and uploaded the first video. Me at the Zoo. An 18-second clip of Jawed standing in front of elephant enclosures at the San Diego Zoo. It's still there. You can go watch it right now. 18 seconds. No cuts, no music. Just a guy saying elephants have really long trunks. That was the entire origin story of what would become the second most visited website on Earth. But here's what people forget. YouTube wasn't supposed to be what it became. The original pitch was a video dating site. Seriously, the founders thought people would upload videos introducing themselves for potential dates. When that didn't take off, they pivoted to a general video platform. And something magical happened. People started uploading everything. By November 2006, Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion in stock. At the time, people thought Google had lost their minds. YouTube was bleeding money, $5 million a month in bandwidth costs alone. There was no business model, no ads, no monetization, just videos, millions of them. And people couldn't stop watching. The interface was beautiful chaos. The homepage wasn't personalized. It was the same for everyone. A mix of staff pics, most viewed, and completely random uploads. You'd see a professionally produced movie trailer next to a shaky webcam video of someone's cat. A music video from a major label next to a teenager lip-syncing in their bedroom. The 5-star rating system meant you could give anything between 1 and 5 stars. Video responses let creators literally reply to each other with videos. Channel bulletins appeared on your homepage like personal blog posts. And subscriber counts? Hidden, completely private. You had no idea how many subscribers anyone had. Fame was invisible. You just watched what you liked. But let's talk about what made those 5 years so special. It wasn't just the features, it was the people. In 2006, a 19-year-old named Lucas Cruikshank uploaded a video as a character named Fred Figglehorn, a 6-year-old with a digitally sped-up voice, anger issues, and a home life that was basically child neglect played for laughs. It was weird. It was low budget, it was shot on a webcam in Nebraska, and it became the first YouTube channel to hit 1 million subscribers. Fred got a movie deal, merchandise. He was on Nickelodeon. A kid with a webcam became a franchise. Around the same time, Shane Dawson was building an empire from his bedroom in California. Parody videos, characters, sketches that looked like they were filmed on a potato but had more heart than most network television. Smosh, Ian Hecox, and Anthony Padilla started making Pokémon lip-sync videos and became the most subscribed channel on the platform. Ryan Higa, Nigahiga, was doing how-to-be tutorials that were actually funny. The Lonely Island was dropping digital shorts that felt like they belonged on SNL because they eventually did. And then there were the accidents, the viral moments nobody planned. Gary Brolsma, a teenager from New Jersey, recorded himself lip-syncing to Dragostea Din Tay by Ozone. He called it Numa Numa. It wasn't even on YouTube originally. It spread through Newgrounds and forums before finding its way to the platform. But it became one of the first true internet viral videos. 80 million views on a webcam video, shot in one take. Judson Lepley uploaded The Evolution of Dance, a 6-minute routine where he performed popular dances from the 1950s through the 2000s. It became the most viewed video on YouTube for years. 200 million views, filmed at a small comedy club in Ohio. Tay Zonde uploaded Chocolate Rain, a song about racism and systemic inequality with a chorus that sounded like a weather report. The video was just him, a microphone, and a keyboard. He moved away from the mic to breathe in. That became the meme. I move away from the mic to breathe in. The video has 130 million views now. These weren't content creators. They weren't influencers. They were just people. Regular people who made something and threw it into the void. And the void threw back fame. The comments section was different too. Before the toxicity took over, before algorithms sorted comments by engagement, which meant controversy, YouTube comments felt like a community. People had inside jokes, running gags. You'd see the same usernames on every video from a creator you loved. It felt like hanging out, like a club with no membership requirements except showing up. So when did it end? When did the golden age become history? The truth is, it happened gradually, then all at once. In 2009, YouTube killed the 5-star rating system, replaced it with thumbs up or thumbs down. The official reason? 80% of all ratings were either 1 star or 5 stars. Nobody used the middle. But something else happened too. The middle disappeared from the culture. Nuance died. Everything became love it or hate it. In 2010, the homepage changed. The algorithm took over. Instead of a shared experience, everyone seeing the same homepage, YouTube started personalizing recommendations. The goal was to keep you watching longer. And it worked. Engagement went up. But the shared culture fractured. We weren't all watching the same things anymore. We were in our own bubbles, fed an endless stream of what the machine thought we'd like. Subscriber counts went public. Suddenly, everyone knew exactly how popular everyone else was. And that changed everything. Content became strategic. Thumbnails got clickbaity. Titles became hyperbolic. The goal wasn't just to make something good. It was to make something that would perform. The creators who survived were the ones who adapted, the ones who treated it like a business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But something was lost. Video responses died. Channel bulletins disappeared. The community features that made it feel like a place were stripped away, one by one, replaced by efficiency, by metrics, by the cold logic of engagement optimization. And then came the ads, the monetization, the content ID system that automatically claimed revenue for copyright holders. The algorithm changes that favored watch time over everything else, the shift from broadcast yourself to whatever the tagline is now. I don't even know. Because that's the thing. YouTube stopped having a tagline. It stopped needing one. It became infrastructure, utility. Something we use without thinking about, like electricity or running water. Here's what I keep coming back to. Early YouTube wasn't better because of the features. It wasn't better because of the videos, honestly. Most of them were terrible quality, poorly lit, badly edited. It was better because of the feeling. The sense that you were discovering something, that anyone could make something and find an audience, that the internet was still a place of possibility, not optimization. We can't go back. The internet doesn't work like that. But we can remember. And maybe, if we're lucky, we can build something new that captures even a fraction of that feeling. Drop a comment if you remember any of this, if you were there, if you had a favorite creator from that era or a viral video you watched 100 times. I want to hear your stories, because this isn't just my nostalgia, it's ours, and it deserves to be remembered. If you want more deep dives into internet history, subscribe, hit the bell. We've got a lot more ground to cover, and trust me, you don't want to miss where we're going next.